Maugbe Jusu also tells us that a Lagos High Court sitting in Igbushiri, Tafa Balewa Square Annex has reserved a judgment in the rape and murder of 22-year-old Bamise Ayanwola brought against a BRT driver Andrew Nice. Justice Sherifat Shonaike fixed May 2nd to deliver judgment after the adoption of the final written addresses of the defense and the prosecuting counsel. Her reports.
In the argument of the defense counsel, Abayomi Omotubora says the prosecutor fails to place material evidence before the court to establish the guilt of the defendants. Omotubora submits that on the alleged murder of Bamise Ayanwola, in the analysis of evidence from prosecution witnesses 1 to 9, their testimonies did not indicate the particular act of the defendant, Andrew Nice, to have caused the death of the deceased. While emphasizing that the voice note Bamise reportedly sent to a friend did not also indicate the cause of her death, the counsel says, as a matter of law, it is a hearsay because the prosecuting counsel fails to invite the friend who received the voice note. Referring to the principle of last seen person being relied upon by the prosecution, Omotubora insists that it cannot sustain a conviction, but with circumstantial evidence, noting that prosecutor did not establish anything rather than mere suspicious and doubtful gestures against the defendant. On the PW1, who is an alleged rape victim of Andrew Nice, defense counsel says her testimonies need corroboration to stand and that the prosecutor should have presented the other alleged victim of attempted rape to testify. While adopting his final written address, the Director, Public Prosecutions, Lagos State, Babajide Martins, says considering the testimonies of PW3, 7 and 8, the defendants should be found guilty of the offences as charged. Martins informs the court that the issue of corroboration on the alleged rape victim raised by the defense counsel is not applicable in rape cases but in defilement. The prosecutor says the defendant's evidence established he was the last person seen with the deceased before her death, and that rather than filing a complaint at the nearest police station or his office to exonerate himself, he fled to Ososa, Shagamu, Ogun State, where officials of the Department of State Security Services apprehended him in 2022. On the dying declaration of the deceased, citing Section 34 of the Nigerian Evidence Act, which instructs the court to carefully evaluate the credibility of a statement before relying on it fully, Martins asked the court to ascribe probative value to the voice note of the deceased. The bus rapid transit driver Andrew Nice is standing trial for the alleged rape, conspiracy and murder of a 22-year-old Bamise, which occurred in 2022. Justice Sherifat Shonaike now reserves judgment for Friday, May 2, 2025. Maugbe Jusu, LTV News.